What's up, wrestling fans? It's the Joe Cronin. You've seen my previous videos today already. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you did not, go back and watch them after this. But more releases from the WWE. Let's start. We're going to go through every single one of them. Let's start with the man, the beast, Tony Nese. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. He doesn't call himself that. But yes, Tony Nese released by the WWE. A small but fit man who was okay on the mic. Good in the ring, but in the end, another generic circus act by WWE, I suppose. A lot of these guys could have been successful, potentially, maybe, if they were allowed to be, but maybe they wouldn't be. You know, I don't exactly know. Also, but he was good, you know, on the 205 Live. Certainly a talented guy. Nothing wrong, really. Could have been in the company, could have not been in the company. Really wouldn't have helped WWE much. Also, another person released, Ariya Daivari, I believe, or Daivari. I don't even remember anymore. I do remember when he was hot on 305, and he was doing stuff. But again, another small but fit, can speak all right, but again, released. Another man released, you know him, you love him. He's the man who beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania with so much, up potential, upside. He could have done a lot of things, but, it felt like WWE pushed him to the moon at one point and then discarded him as trash for about 5 years. He is, of course, Fandango. Now, Fandango should have been the first character stemming into something bigger afterwards, a la a Triple H, Hunter, Hearst, Helmsley, British blue blood that would turn to become maybe D-Generation X or the Triple H that we all know now. You would see something like that potentially for a guy like Fandango. But that's not what happened, and therefore he is gone. They have also apparently released Chase Parker, Matt Martel. That's according to Cyclops, and you know who he is. There's also been several other internal releases. We talked about the writer earlier who was also just recently released after she was just hired and then admitted that she has no idea about WWE, why she's hired and who cares. Well, now she's gone. Apparently the rumor is also that there is a potential, there's a loser leaves home or leaves match coming up. I don't want to spoil this, but this is a minor spoiler right now, so if you don't want to know, don't listen to this. But Friday, exclusively on Peacock on 205 Live, we have a loser leaves town match. You know, it's my buddy on the left, Anthony Green, or formerly Anthony Green, now Austin Gray for the WWE. A loser leaves town match for Austin Gray coming up, and it looks like the loser leaving town will be Austin Gray. So you guys have known Anthony Green. He's been on my show a couple times on when I went to events. I've called plenty of his matches. He just got signed not that long ago by WWE. Super excited for him. And now he's already apparently going to be gone. So that's, I don't know why. I think he works. I think he's really good. I think he's got a lot of ability. And obviously knowing him, I feel like there's no way I would sign him too. But I don't know what's going on. It wouldn't be the first time or last time somebody would be hired, fired, and then whatever. So I could see him going back to WWE, but there's another one. And also, to go along with his buddy, Fandango, we are hearing that also another release is Tyler Breeze, a man who was phenomenal in NXT, and certainly just kept getting better and better, and then they just did nothing. They destroyed him until Fandango and Tyler Breeze went back to NXT and had a nice little time as these veterans there. Then there was nowhere for them to go after that. All kinds of squandered talent. It's hard to tell whether some of these guys, just didn't really have it ever and never really would have had the level that they need to have to succeed in the WWE and also to be these prominent wrestlers who can start, really making an impact. Certainly a lot of these people could obviously be really good low-card guys, mid-card guys. Absolutely. These people are all viable of being in the main roster in some capacity. Every wrestler I've mentioned is absolutely capable and viable of being in the main roster at some lower mid-card or mid-card level. Now, what happens after that with them, we'll never know. So I'm not saying that they're not top card, that they're not top guys. They couldn't have been world champions and things like that. But based on the sample of work that we have, you really can't say they'd be anything more than mid-card talent. But again, there could be more. There could be more happening. So we would have to see. I also want to thank Superdad on Twitter, at Superdad5021, for making my thumbnail. Again, he's been making a few thumbnails here or there. I don't always use them. Not everybody's thumbnails all the time, but his have been pretty good. Let's go take a look right now at some of the other superstars who are just killing it in the WWE and see what they're up to right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Ricochet. Oh. Is there no audio on this? Or? Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Cirque du Soleil. Ricochet. Unbelievable, man. That's going to... Oh, my God, dude. Ratings are going to go up now. The ratings are going to go up. Unbelievable stuff. You're going to get the mainstream watching again with those circus moves. So sick. That's crazy. Let me tell you something. There is nobody that can deliver entertainment like Ricochet. Oh, wait a minute. Most casual fans don't give a shit that you just did all that. And you look stupid in the ring. So, WWE, what you need to do is use Ricochet in ladder matches and in feuds where he can show off how fun he can be. We saw Ricochet in NXT. You see, Ricochet in NXT worked really well because when he was used in certain matches the right way, it was phenomenal, such as matches against the Velveteen Dream and matches against other guys who could really pull out that style that Ricochet has. We've seen Ricochet have amazing matches. Problem is, it doesn't translate to most people. So what are you going to do, WWE? What are you going to do when a guy can't cut a promo and you don't know how to show off his attributes? His maximum potential is there, yet you don't allow for it. And also, even Ricochet himself is in denial. Ricochet believes that a couple of flips and flippy-dippy things all over the place is going to be awesome, like cool. But I guess you would think that if you were making hundreds of thousands of dollars to flippy-flop all over the place. But you know what you won't do? You'll never become The Rock, and you'll never become even half of anybody else who ever was in the WWE, because those guys had charisma and the ability to speak. So you can do all the flip-flop, jump-up, solo, exhibitionist shit that you want, but the fact of the matter is you ain't going to put the butts in the seats. You're going to wow a few marks who want to wax their carrot to your washboard abs, and that's about it. But you're never going to get someone who's flipping through the channels or flipping through YouTube or somebody like that to say, you know what, I got to start watching Monday nights or Friday nights. Instead, they're going to turn on Monday night or Friday night, and they're going to go, what the hell happened to wrestling? God, this stinks. And that's the bottom line, because Joe Cronin said so. Now, here's some other videos of mine you might have missed. And it's important that you check them out, because YouTube's probably hiding them from you. For everybody else, thanks for becoming a patron of mine and supporting this channel and what I do. Without you guys, I can't do this. And without the live donations, we can't do this. And without the Patreon, we can't do this. Shout out to the $25 producers on your screen right now. If you're at $25 or above on Patreon, you are a producer, and you're on the screen right now. Thanks so much to Cody, Sith Negan, and NickY J for being the top dogs, the top slam pigs on Patreon. Now, all the videos popping up right now that you might have missed, you better click on them and continue watching me, Joe Cronin.